Stand by for a live update. From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a severe weather alert.
All right, folks, good evening to you. It is 5:42. Ben Luna back with you in the Home Weather Center with another live update. We're tracking more severe weather across the Tennessee Valley this evening. We'll go to Viper, live Doppler weather radar. This new warning is going to be for southern Lawrence County, Alabama, just south of Moulton to Hepzibah, Eugene, and Wren, where we see the newest storm that has fired up across the area. These storms have a couple of things that we're watching. One, the potential for some locally downbursting wind, which would be possibly able to reach upwards to around 60. You've got to have 58-mile-an-hour winds to have a severe thunderstorm. So we're watching for that potential. We've not really had any wind damage reports. These are just heavy raining thunderstorms this evening. They're very electrical, and, well, there's a potential for a little bit of hail. The hail is also a factor in if a storm is going to be warned or not. And so you do have the potential for a little bit of hail there. We'll use the Barron button, kind of identify where that hail core is for this one particular storm. Again, this is southern Lawrence County, affecting folks in Moulton down to Youngtown, Hepzibah, and then Landersville as well. And taking a peek at this, we do have that activity. Some small-sized hail and mostly just moderate to very heavy rainfall coming down. Pretty good rain rate there, 2 inches an hour. And about the same there, just under half-inch hour down toward the Hepzibah area. So, again, overall, powerful little thunderstorm. We'll watch it closely. It's very electrical. 210 strikes within the frame of your screen here over the past few minutes, which is a lot. So that is, again, a very prominent little thunderstorm this evening. Clear that off. And tell you what, let's take a peek at this storm. We'll hop over using our Hatton, Alabama camera. There's the Hatton camera popping up here in just a second. And I'll log straight into that camera as well, as I did just a moment ago with the rest of them. We'll take a peek there. You've got Hatton pulled up in the box there next to me. Let's kind of zoom out a little bit and see. We're looking just south. It's currently 87 degrees in northern Lawrence County, where that camera is in Hatton. Just got a brand new sensor installed, so I'll probably need to refresh that, actually. So I'll do that here in just a second. But that camera is... Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Our camera that we're looking at is here, and we were looking straight into that storm. So there's not a lot of detail that we can tell just because of how heavy the rain is. And then we do have this other little cell that's trying to fire up back out toward Hartselle this evening as well. So keep that in mind as you make your way across Alabama Highway 33. You've got Highway 36 in there as well. We'll come on down here to these areas. County Road 62 is in the core of Sing Hale. County Road 101, County Road 57, County Road 7 as well. Heavy rainfall coming down. Again, Landersville to Moulton, and then point south along 33 and back out to Youngtown as well. All of these storms have been very slow moving. In fact, this cell just about like that. The rest of them southwest at 17 miles an hour, which does lead in the potential to some flash flooding. All of those storms earlier this afternoon that we were on with a bit ago for Madison and Limestone counties, well, that's how they've ended with the flash flood warnings in effect. This one is in effect until 8:15 tonight. So that's pretty much the story with these. There's the potential for some wind gust. We've not seen any indication of wind. These are very electrical. There is some cloud ground lightning in them, but more than anything, they're just producing flash flooding rain. So if you are traveling, keep that in mind. This storm around Priceville is ramping up, so I could actually see that one getting a warning next. Otherwise, everything else is pretty good. I did want to show you this real quick, and I saw this while I was in the our camera control system behind the scenes. And we'll just hop over to GWX real quick. This is looking from the Columbus NexRad. You see this one little cell at Crump, Tennessee? Check out the rain shaft on that thing. Incredible. Just look at that. One tiny little cell, and that's what it's producing. So I just find that fascinating. That's awesome to look at, courtesy of the Arctic Air Skycam network. One little storm, not even severe, nothing even compared to how heavy things are down here. I mean, just absolutely incredible. But these are just gradually driving along at around 17 to 18 miles an hour. To the west, these are western moving storms this evening. That's the pattern that we're in, for lack of a better term, to make the storm motion different from what we're typically used to. We'll check out our chat real quick. Thank you to Marcy. Very kind words that you posted. We appreciate that. And I'm just looking at a few other things here behind the scenes. Excuse me, did not mean to yawn on that one. It's that lack of a Sunday afternoon nap that's kind of catching up to me at this point. All right. Just looking around real quick. Anything different? Not much happening other than what we spoke about with that one storm. And these will eventually rain themselves out here over the course of the next few minutes. So, yeah, and I'm looking at Hatton, the Hatton camera again behind the scenes. We'll just pan that around real quick. Yeah, just one big old rain core coming down in that. So do watch for some flash flooding again in that area. as things continue to kind of evolve here in the next little bit. I'll put that into motion and just for you to see how the motion is. Fired up over the northern edge of the Bankhead Forest. And that brings us to about where we are now. A lot of lightning in Moulton, so please be careful. I do want to check. Do have some power outages as a result of that. 0.8% of the county. A couple power outages around the Colbert County area as well, but do actually have a few power outages in the Lawrence County, Alabama area. And so I'm assuming that might be as a result of the thunderstorm. We'll have to wait and see, though. All right. That is pretty much where we stand. Again, not a lot you can say with these storms. They just rain themselves out eventually. But I did want to bring you the information that there was a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Lawrence County, Alabama, and that does extend over to Franklin County a few miles until 6:45 this evening. If that holds together, you will see a new warning issued. I think the next warning up could possibly be this little storm back toward Hartselle. Nothing going on in southern Tennessee except for that one little downpour out to the west of Savannah. And you've got a little bit of convection starting to take shape back out toward Grundy County, Tennessee, and Franklin County as well, Franklin County, Tennessee. But right now, our concern, the severe thunderstorm warning for southern Lawrence, and that extends into eastern Franklin County there until 6:45. Flash flood warning for Limestone and Madison continues until 8:15 this evening. That is the latest from the Home Weather Center. As always, stay with the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. We will do our very, very best to keep you advised always. And do actually have a few questions popping in right now. Moving toward Florence. It won't make it to Florence. Tommy Allen asking that question. That will probably kind of go kaput here within the next little bit. Not going to say that Florence won't see a few spotty thunder showers a little bit later on, but what you're looking at now probably will not make it. In fact, it's just kind of moving directly west-ish. So that's not going to even remotely touch Florence, but there could be a few little storms to pop up there. What's coming for Fayetteville? Nothing at this point. Those little thunder showers back out at the I-24 and Highway 64 intersection will probably rain themselves out long before they get to Lincoln County. And those are the questions to address this evening. So I hope I have covered that in this update. Again, it's 5:54. Those warnings continue for the next few minutes for Franklin and Lawrence, and then Limestone and Madison with flash flooding will go until 8:15 tonight. If anything else wants to pop back up, we're right here. We're watching it, and we'll keep you posted. Of course, as always, this is the Tennessee Valley.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.